Hello and welcome to day 51 of the 1000 days of no code challenge. Now in the last 50 days, we have covered a lot of functionality of building applications on Bubble. In the upcoming series, we will be covering some of the paid functionality in Bubble that is not available for applications that are in free plan. So today, we are going to talk about paid plan and especially agency plan. Agency plan is for those developers who wants to create an agency, and for those of you who are working closely with us, so that we can give you agency plan. So we develop together. So without wasting any further time, let's get started. Today I want to show you about the settings and plans. So let's go to settings, and right now I would assume most of you are in the free plan, which will not allow you to use some of the paid features. And the topics that we are going to cover in the next few sessions are going to require you to be on the paid plan or agency plan. So I'll explain what both of these are and how do you change it. To begin with, you can go with the starter plan. You can change the plan for your application from here. And to begin with, you can also have starter plan, or Bubble also allows you to take the 14-day free trial, and if that's still valid for you, opt in for that. And for those of you who are working with us, we will give you the agency plan. And let me explain how agency plan works. For that, let's go to collaboration. And this is where you will have to put the agency's email ID. You will have to join the WhatsApp group to understand this more in detail, because we will not be able to share our agency details publicly here. So we'll have to give the email ID of the agency. Click on invite, and once you do that, it will be added over here. It will show that it's an agency, and once you mark that particular user as admin, then the agency will be able to give you the agency plan. This is only possible if you're working closely with the agency. Otherwise, you will have to take some of the paid plans to use paid features. Now, what are the advantages of using agency plan? You will get to use any paid features like the backend workflow, the API connector, the paid plugins, and all of this until you are satisfied that your app is ready for launch. You'll be able to take some paid plans and launch your application. Until then, you can keep using the agency plan. Once you add that particular agency as an admin, they will get to change the plan, and they can change the app to agency plan. Once this is done, whenever you want to preview, you'll get to see a pop-up like this. This username and password is not the username and password that you have used to register your Bubble account. This is not the username and password that you have used to create an account on your Bubble application. This username and password is coming from settings, general, and the username and password. This is Bubble's way of telling you cannot launch an application with an agency plan, right? And that's why they have enabled this particular functionality. And you can change this from here to UN and PW or anything that you want, right? And now you can put the UN and PW here, click on sign in, and your app will be loaded. Even if you share this link with anybody, they will also have to input this username and password. And that's how applications in agency plan will work. Agency plan is meant for agencies, and that's why they have enabled something like this, because otherwise we could misuse the functionality given by Bubble for agencies. So do not get confused when you see that pop-up of username and password. That is in settings, general, and username and password. This cannot be unchecked until and unless you are in the agency plan. Now that you have understood how paid plans, especially agency plan works, if you are serious about building your own agency, think about getting the agency plan from Bubble. That will make a lot of your development activities much easier. Thank you for watching, and from tomorrow's session onwards, we will cover some of the paid plans. See you in the next one.